Gorman-Rupp self-priming centrifugal pumps can be mounted high and dry above the sump, with only the suction line in the liquid. Service can be performed quickly and simply with common hand tools without having to remove the pump. There are no long drive shafts to install and a line, no hoists or cranes required, and no need for service personnel to enter a confined space.
After initial filling of the pump casing, the impeller mixes the liquid and air within the pump and pushes it into the discharge side of the volute. The air separates from the liquid and is expelled from the casing. The liquid surrounding the impeller recirculates within the casing, creating a low pressure at the eye of the impeller. Differential pressure causes the liquid to rise in the suction line until dynamic operation is achieved. This is achieved without the need for external priming devices or foot valves, which add to owner maintenance and increase the potential for costly repairs. An air release valve and discharge valve may be required if a pump is operating against substantial static discharge head. The air release valve is installed between the pump discharge outlet and a check valve in the discharge piping. During the priming or repriming process, this valve allows any air in the pump and suction line to be vented and returned back to the sump. As the liquid rises in the discharge line, it fills the back side of the valve. The pump builds pressure and causes the air release valve to close, shutting off the passage on the discharge side of the valve. Once closed, the discharge pressure from the pump then opens the check valve and the pump is in full dynamic operation. At the end of the priming cycle, when the pump shuts off, the discharge check valve will close due to static discharge head in the piping, and then the air release valve returns to the open position.
After the initial prime, all UltraVSeries pumps are designed to reprime automatically, even in a completely open system, with a dry suction line and partially filled pump casing. This superior repriming capability is made possible by the unique design of the pump that allows for adequate liquid to be retained. Outstanding repriming capability. Thanks in part to the internal volute casing design, priming after the initial prime is automatic and extremely dependable. So much so that the UltraVSeries remains self-priming even in an open system with a completely open suction line, and the pump can continue to reprime automatically even if the check valve is removed. With this feature, the UltraVSeries pump can be mounted high and dry above the wet well with only the suction pipe in the liquid, and once the pump is installed, it is completely field serviceable without removing the piping or crawling into the wet well.
For more information on pump hydraulics, equipment, or application engineering, watch Gorman-Rupp's YouTube channel and visit us at grpumps.com.